Hello friends, Vengeancer here. Running myself back to Velia. I'm actually trying to trade my Black Star staff for the Gatorade staff. I'm gonna actually go down that upgrade path, but figured I would record some patch note stuff today. Today is they did maintenance earlier. So we'll switch over. Pretty big update. We got 54 updates. It's about a 1 gigabyte patch. Main thing they did this time was change the guild subjugation for the bosses. A little bit of group content. They changed it around. Make it a little bit easier for people, and then they changed the loot around. There are the changes that they did for the actual fights and the loot itself. Not the greatest of things to loot, but if you need Marnie's fuel, pretty good. If you want to get some light stones, pretty good. And just a little bit of silver, as always. Of course, there's some fail stacks they threw in there too, but eh. They list out everything you can get from the resplendent light stones. So there's the whole list of that for you, and there's a little bit of a graphic kind of explaining it. And then they break it down by boss. And then they list each loot changes and combat changes for each one. They changed the Khan, Giant Mudster, Ferret, and Ancient Pterum. I don't usually do those, so it doesn't affect me a huge amount. But it's nice changes, a little bit of quality of life stuff. And then when you do Belongings of an Ancient Guardian, you can get these accessories up to Duo. We got quite a few events going on here. They're doubling the rates that you can get the different hearts from the different Garmoth, Vel, Karanda, and Kudum. And then they're doubling up on Garmoth. And there's the dates for that. Treasure hunting time. They're bringing back the rare loot, I guess you could call them, map. Unknown map pieces, upgraded compass, and then the stuff for the potions. They are opening them up for different locations again. So if you need a map of unknown pieces and ones you normally get in Sulphur Mine, go fight centaurs. You need them, and the one from the jail, go fight them in Werrigan's Nest. I wish I was working on that right now because that would be pretty easy. I need silver anyway. But I'm currently not grinding for the map piece. Maybe I should switch my stuff around to do that. I don't know. I haven't. I'm considering it, but I haven't given it too much thought. Same with the compass part. History and Achman, they've changed it around to a couple of different spots. And then the potion pieces. You can get the Blood Wolf at Kadri, which I may visit that. I don't know. I never can remember. Is Kadri inside or outside of the desert? It's outside. So maybe I'll go do Kadri runs. Maybe I won't. I mean, I understand why they do this, because some of these places are a little bit easier for lower gear score people to farm. And it helps with Blood Wolves being so contested anyway. I don't know what it is about Blood Wolves. I absolutely just hate grinding Blood Wolves. I don't know why. But I need to finish working through those and just get it done instead of complaining about it. The one that would be really to take advantage of would be this one, the Voltar's Memory, or the Voltar's Clairvoyance. Because normally you gotta go use a tanning knife and tan the monsters over at Navarne Steppe, but now they've added it as a hunting thing for several places. Anything in Valencia, Kamisilva, Dragon, or Odalita, and then also in the mountain. Everything except for the really low level areas like Balanos and Serendia, which those are the ones I like to hunt, so eh. But there's all the different ones on that. Crescent Shrine might also be a good one for Forest Ronas, although I don't like grinding the desert, so I don't know about that. So that's a good one. Special gifts for new and returning adventurers. So if you're new or returning, you get some login stuff here. It doesn't affect me because I leave my game logged in pretty much 24/7 all the time. If you're into costumes or fashion, they are doing a little bit of a show-off thing. You can get some stuff from doing that. I'm not big on the whole fact. I mean, I have costumes that they've given away, but I like the one that my little wizard wears here, the Temperian set. That's the one that I like. That's the one that I wear. I wish it had a bigger hat, but I cannot change that out because the hat is part of the main robe because it's only a 3-piece. You got a staff, you got the dagger, the robe, and then you have the yeah, it's just it. It's 3-piece. So there is that. They've got Twitch drops going on too, so if you have a favorite video streamer, go check them out. Log in, watch. You get a bunch of crap from doing that. I don't watch a lot of Twitch, so I won't really be doing that. New daily login rewards, which are pretty nice. The advice and memories are nice. The honey wines are nice if you need to level up your fairy. Rest of this stuff is okay. Megaphone's kind of useless, but the blessed, all these scrolls are very useful. Crystal extraction tool. I'm gonna need these because I'm gonna have to run back to Velia to get some crystal extractions for taking the crystals out of my Black Star to get it switched over to the Goddard Aid weapon. Hard crystal is good. Seals are always good. Energy tonics are good. Courser training I really don't care about right now. I've kind of put those on the back burner for the time being. But all the enhancement kit stuff, all that stuff's good. Easy money. If you want to take a shot at guessing who the victor of... Are you going to load here, buddy? There we go. If you want to guess the victor of the Arena Solaire Invitational, then you can get some stuff from that. I mean, even if you don't, you're still going to get prizes, so you can take part in that. If you're successful in guessing the victor, you get a +50 instead of a +40. You get 10 bulk scry either way. You get 5 scrolls instead of 3, and you get 5 boxes instead of 3. Of course, they don't really say what's in the boxes, but okay. And then we got the Prime. That's the thing, if you link your Prime account. I don't know why my internet... Maybe it's the Black Desert thing? Nope, it's the internet. It just decided to die. Because Black Desert DC'd in the background. I set it to run again. Make sure it's still going to value. Apparently I'm having internet issues today. That's fun. But if you are doing Prime gaming, you can get reward items. You get a Treasure Memories Classic box just by doing that. And then there are 3 methods to redeem a coupon. So if you got Amazon Prime, you link it, you'll get a nice little outfit. So that's cool. They've done a little bit of content update, quality of life stuff. Tier 5 pets, they've added NPCs in each territory instead of just the original spot. Here you go. Here's the NPC to train it. Of course, you got to do the quest for the tier 5. They've also gotten the Yar thing, and they've changed the adventure log around to include the Yar instead of doing the Shadow of Gahaz. So it is what it is on that. They've changed the name on the glove crystals to avoid confusion with the weapon one. So they changed it from precision to ensnare. A couple little other item upgrade changes here in their descriptions. Oh, and go use the Hide Wall 2022-09 code, and you'll get a scroll of pure equilibrium, which that scroll is useful if you want to swap characters. If you got 2 characters over level 50, it will literally swap them. It swaps their level, combat, and skill XP, their inventory weight, and their inventory slots, which if I was going to get rid of my wizard and go swap to either a warrior or a berserker, this is what I would do. However, it would still leave my life skills where they're at. So I don't know that I want to do that, and I'm not sure I want to switch. I've been eyeing the Awakening Warrior because I like the broadsword, the big great sword. But I am still on the fence about that. I like my wizard. I'm not going to change. The other coupons that you could have already redeemed were Memories Together. They give you Jay's Hammer, 2,000 crons, a 150 stack, a couple of outfits, some scrolls, some loyalties, and then a bunch of other junk. And then the Heidel Icebreaker, you get a 70 stack, which is cool. I redeemed this stuff, and I did attempt the J-Hammer upgrade using my 226 stack. I think it was like 230 something. Yeah, it's a 226 stack, so it's 215 plus the Volks plus a 1 for doing all the quests. So my 226 stack, I did try to use the hammer, and the Pen Black Star didn't go. So I'm doing the Goddard Aid. I'm doing Goddard Aid now. We're just going to upgrade it the long way and use crons all the way there. I got enough stacks I should be able to do it as long as I'm a little bit lucky. They've changed the Gaha Bandits, the Shadow, and the Cadre Commander, little mini bosses there. They changed them around, and then they increased the loot. So there's that list of loot that they changed. They've also increased the size of the Orc Camp in Marnie's Realm by 1.2 times. So you get a little bit, you get about a 20% increase. Okay, and then the iguana can no longer hide underneath stones near Stonebeak Shore. So that's good. And we get some quest changes here. You can read through those. I'm not going to read all of them. Hunting quest. All hunting quest upgrades. And then they've done a few. Yeah, it's still all hunting quest. All of it. They did a little bit of changes on the Node and Conquest Wars. If you take part in those, there's those changes there. You can kind of slow the video down and read through them. You should be able to with the 1080 that's recording. They changed a couple of quality of life things there. Seasonal settings, they've changed time frames. They've also made it easier to move. Mithril ore. Okay, so basically it was harder to move when you were gathering, and they made that a little easier, and then they made it a little easier to interact with Melandora. They've upgraded the UI for Imperial Horse Delivery, just kind of a follow-up update from last week's patch that they did on the Imperial. And then I've seen this loading screen. It's coming October 12th. They're putting the Magnus in, so that'll be a huge update in a couple weeks. Some stability changes and then some web updates. Cool. And then there's a bunch of little things that they've fixed issues with. I'm proud of Pearl Abyss. They are rolling out the content and the bug fixes and cranking away at the events. The logging events are amazing. Yeah, I'm going to switch back to BDO here for a second. The login rewards are just crazy. All these cron stones. I'm going to, the next couple of days, I'm going to collect these, and then I'm probably going to make a video pushing the Goddard Aid to at least try. I've been stockpiling. Let's put it that way. Extract crystal. This. Yes. Yes. My crappy crystals, but I still want to keep them. I still use them. But let me switch here to Velia. So I've got like, alright, I got 5,800 crown stones. I smoked down all of the duplicate costumes. So I had a bunch of boxes in here, but I've already got the Temperian robe and I got the full Temperian set, Temperion, however it's you say it. And then I've also got the Inquirer Destiny, which is the other classic one. So I already have these full sets. So anytime I get a classic one, I just chop them up into crons. These I haven't opened yet because they're new and I'm not sure I really want to use them. The Chronosmith one might be kind of cool. I'd have to go to the item shop to preview that. But I'm leaving them in the boxes for now. I got a ton of artisan memories. And then we still have 346 memory fragments. And I've been off camera in the background, you know, while I've been away from the computer. I have just been fishing my little guy's arms off. But we're doing okay. I made this video before. If you don't stop with whatever that is, let's do this. We'll run him there, and then we'll let this go. So I got all the pen accessory stuff. 11,000 of those, 330 of those, 110 of those, 1,100 of those. I need 4 more, so I either need to grind a couple hours or just wait 4 more days with fishing, which I'll probably end up just waiting 4 more days before I record the video. But the pen accessory is almost done. But I've stockpiled all of that. I dumped all my gold or silver, and now I am stockpiling Caphras. I want to put a few more Caphras in. I'm trying to get to tier 10 on everything, which, I mean, that's a long time coming, but that's a long-term goal. And then I need to stockpile silver, but I've been fishing while I was AFK to stockpile memory fragments. I have 346 here, as well as the cron stones, but I've been, with my fishing, I have been stockpiling these relics like crazy. I'm almost back to 1,000. I've got 830 of those again, so I'll have to run those and get the memfrags, or else just sell them and buy memfrags. I've also sold off a bunch of these duplicate accessories. I got that out of a rift box or like a life box or something, so that's going to double our silver, which will be good. And then I'll collect these using a value pack whenever I feel like collecting them. And there's the tri-accessory I need for the pen accessory quest. I forgot to mention that. So I have everything I need for that. All I'm doing now is rebuilding silver and prepping for the pen black star stuff. Which, I guess my very long-term goal is the Caphras levels, and the pen black star is my immediate upgrade goal. And then my mid goals are I'm grinding for the HP potion and for level 63. They'll passively do it, but I kind of went over that. But here's my plan for the Goddard Aid. I'm going to get the Tet Black Star. I'm going to switch it over to the Goddard Aid. And then I'm going to brute force the base to Pry with 100 stack. And then from Pry to Duo with 100 stack. And then after that, I won't use crons on those. There's no point. And then if this 100 stack goes too high, then I'll switch to the 110 stack and start stacking it. But whichever one ends up being higher out of the 100 or the 110, then I'm brute forcing. Then I will start smashing at the Duo to Try. And once I get from Duo to Try, we will start cron stoning. I have the 150 stack I'm going to use to go from Try to Tet. Now, if that's not high enough or I just don't get lucky, I can just keep smashing at it till it goes. And then the Tet to Pen, I have the 226 stack that's already on my character here. And I will use that to go from Tet to Pen. The reason I'm doing it this way instead of just smashing the 226 into the Tet Black Star is because this will allow me to grind a little bit faster. Even if I get to try and get stuck at the tri-stack, it's going to be more AP than just having a Tet Black Star. And the memory fragments are half. Instead of losing 20 durability every time, it's going to lose 10. And then the Cron Stones are also half, so it's a little bit easier of a grind, even though you have more upgrade steps. I'm going to do it this way on the staff, and then if it ends up being too much trouble, then I will just, for the sub-weapon, the dagger, I'll just smash Tet Pen attempts on the Black Star, and we'll see how it goes. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll do the Goddard 8 on this one too. And then this will probably be the last thing I upgrade. I'll probably switch over to doing accessories after that. But that's that. And then I will do all this in another video. I recorded the Jay's Hammer smash in case it went. If it went, I was going to roll it into a video. I was going to edit it in, but it failed, so I'm not going to show it. There's no point. I also took all of the Courser training junk that they gave out for free over the last few days. Or the last week, and plus I had a bunch of stuff saved up, and I did several tier 9 horse attempts, but all of them failed. I recorded them, but there were like 3 of them, I think, and they failed, so I'm not going to even bother with those either. But that's just a little update on what I've been doing this past week in between being gone from the farm and the PC. So, but look for a video next week. I'm going to keep cracking away at fishing and building up relics and memory fragments, and then I'm doing these quests and stuff like this to prep, and then I'll start grinding Elvia Calpheon to get these sun shards. I need a bunch of these. So when I get those all stockpiled up so I can start smashing away at the Goddard 8 attempts, I will record those, and then I might do bits and pieces here and there. But I am learning a new editing software right now, so videos are going to change a bit. Instead of having to pause, I'm going to be able to edit stuff and export it in 1080. But I got to learn new software, so it's just slow going. But I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to set up and make the channel a little bit better, because I'm not proud of the content that I've put out recently, and I know that I've been pretty freaking busy over the course of the last month, so it's just been kind of patch notes and 5-minute or 10-minute video here or there update. But I don't like that. I want it to be better. I want to actually edit the videos and get stuff out, but I do want to stick to the BDO patch notes every week, if they are patch notes, and then also one BDO update video a week on character progress. And then if I can, I will throw in other stuff here and there, like guides and that kind of stuff. Otherwise I'll fill in with other content, but I want to slim down the number of videos. Instead of doing quantity over quality, I want to do quality over quantity, so I can just pull it down a little bit. If I'm only doing 2 or 3 videos a week instead of 5 to 7, and they're better quality videos, and then they're more fun to watch, and they're just better overall, then I will be happier with that than if I'm just recording for the sake of recording and putting out trash content. But I am definitely changing things up, and we will move forward from there. But the immediate future, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, prepping for this Goddard 8 push, and when I grind, I'll be grinding at Blood Wolves or Elvia Calpheon for sun shards. I haven't done any grinding recently. I've still got the same amount of trash loot and Blood Wolf Oath things here. So if I can get the other 85 of these, then we'll move on from there, and I'll quit complaining about it. But that's all I got for today. I wanted to do a little patch notes. There wasn't a huge patch, so there wasn't much there, but I wanted to give a little character update. I still am playing, even though I haven't been uploading, and I still am making progress. It's just the character is to a point where it's slower, and I usually push. I'm still at 274 AP total, but I can't put that on. Yeah, I'm still at 274 here. I'm 2 higher on the waking. I'm still 348 DP. But I look for this to jump up to closer to 280, not quite, because when I get this pen accessory, I'll gain 3 AP here immediately, so it'll be 277, and then when I get that to try, I will gain several as well, so I'll be close to like 280 AP if everything goes according to plan. And then we will get the HP potion grinding going, and more Kaffers in, so my DP will be starting to go up as well. Then I got to reassess and figure out what I want to do. Being that I don't know. I just don't know yet. I'll have to replace this probably Pen Kabosha ring or these here. The earrings. I don't know if the belt or the necklace. If I go for a pen necklace, I'll gain 5 AP, but it's very hard to get that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. That's why I'm pushing for the pen staff, because I think that's my next major upgrade. So I don't know. Maybe I'll work on journals, get that stuff out of the way, or more knowledge or something. But I also have a hidden little trick I'm working on now for contribution. I am farming pretty much on cooldown these haystacks, and since the farming rework, they drop a ton of these blush leaves, and I am putting my Stonetail fodder production on hold because I can trade 20 of these blush leaves for 900 contribution XP and farming XP. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be stockpiling these, and I'm going to turn them all in for contribution, see if I can't hit 425 contribution. So between these and the cooking, and then the Fairy's Breath, because I've been doing gathering too. So gathering, farming, and the cooking when I can. I am pushing for that 425 contribution. Alright. Let me jump off this horse. I wanted to film this. I know this is going to be titled Patch Notes, but I wanted to do a little bit of an extra thing in there. So let's hand this over.
I'm not a
you can get a nice little buff here if you want.
Like one because they are.
So I got the Goddard Aid staff now. Yay! It's crazy that this thing is only 11 billion, but the Tet Black Star is up to 14 billion now. So Tet Black Star here, 13 billion, right? Because there's several of them. But if you go to the Goddard Aid one, it's only 11. So I actually lost overall silver, even though the AP is the same. But if I go up to try, that's going to gain me 4 AP. And it's going to double. It's going to double the price on it. So I'll actually be doubling my money. But let me put these crystals in, and then I'll end the video off. They're just crappy crystals, but they give me a 10 crit and casting speed. So, and let me take this off so we can see what the staff looks like. A nice little purpley one. Cool. I don't really care because I usually wear the costume anyway, so there's that. But I'm going back to Heidel, and I'm gonna do some fishing, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, hit sub. We've still been growing. We're almost at 100. I'm actually gonna check it right now. Let's see if that'll do it. Nope, it ain't gonna do it. I probably got a bookmark somewhere. No, we're still at 99. So we're very close. If we hit the old 100, we'll be in triple digits. But I'm proud. 99. That's good as long as we're growing, and I appreciate everybody that does sub. That being said, if you're not subbed, go ahead and sub. Leave a like. It takes like 3 seconds and it helps me out. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. And like I always say, as always, God bless, and until next time.